the man, the myth, the legend, employee number one in MLG. I'm gonna hype you up real quick. Employee number one at MLG. No single event in esports history from the MLG side has been ran by more than how many people?
What's the question?
Okay, how many people does it take to run an MLG event?
Oh, a lot. I mean, a couple hundred.
Couple hundred people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But you have a skeleton crew
Of 20.
of 20.
Yeah.
And you were still for 20. How long did you run MLG events for?
Well, MLG pre-acquisition, 13 years, and then 3 years at Activision Blizzard, where we were still sort of like a little splinter cell there.
So 16 years, and you did it all way under budget. You did it all with shoestring budget that a company that has all the money in the world could have given you to throw one of the dopest events ever, and you still delivered every single time. CSGO casters to this very day herald the CSGO event that you threw, and you had the dopest trophy that has ever been made in the history of esports. It had the carambines, the
I love that trophy.
the carambits.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they called? Carambines?
I think it's carambits, yeah.
Carambits.
Carambits? Is that how you pronounce it? They're knives.
Yeah, the knives, the claw knives, the T-Rex, no, the raptor claw knives.
The raptor.
Yeah, the things that you used to gut. You put it in your thumb and then you gut people with it. Really cool stuff. Anyway, so you did this all with a skeleton crew of 20 hard-working Ohioans.
Some New Yorkers.
Some New Yorkers, but we're not gonna. This is an Ohio. This is a Midwest, Midwest thing.
All Ohio.
All Ohio. Some New Yorkers, and you guys created some of the most iconic, most trend-setting pillars, platforms. I mean, whatever you want to call it for esports as a whole, not just for Halo, not just for StarCraft, not just for League of Legends, not just for Gears of War, not just for Halo, not just for Call of Duty, right? Like this went global. This is something that you guys did and covered all angles of it. Every single one. So
48 different titles.
48 different titles. So with World of Warcraft, you guys did out of the studio as well. Having said all of that, and I hope that I conveyed the importance that this dude had and the impact that this dude had in MLG as a whole. Employee number one and ran everything like that. Who are you today, Adam?
Well, I mean, today we've kind of gone off on our own. So we just announced Esports Engine, which is taking that same team of 20.
Yep.
And now some new friends that we've hired along the way, and we're going to be doing what we were doing at Activision and at MLG.
What were you guys doing at MLG and Activision?
Operating dope ass esports.
Okay, tell me the details of it. Like what does it take to run an event? Okay, from getting the venue, measuring, like the whole nine. What does it take? Just so people understand that it's not just you show up and you see this beautiful sort of event that's happening, like a concert, like a circus, like a convention that's happening, but it's not that. Like a lot of work goes into that. What's more impressive is what happens on Sunday night. But start from the beginning. What does it take?
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, early days, it was us showing up. We would to organize a tournament. It was there was no spectator element. We didn't even sell spectator tickets. We had no broadcast. It was mainly just around the competition, and that's changed a lot. The expectation has changed. The production values changed, and now we are walking into either convention centers, theaters, stadiums. Building an experience for tens of thousands of people and millions of people at home. And not only is our responsibility to execute a tournament with the utmost of a competitive integrity, because if the tournament doesn't work, it doesn't matter how dope your broadcast is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how cool your stage is. Doesn't matter. That's the bedrock of everything. But now we're expected to produce a TV level quality broadcast. We're expected to have a stage that rivals concerts that you see and have like this experience there. And at the same time, we also now in today's age, we also have to keep attendees safe. So having a homeland security level security plan integrated, whether it's the magnometers that you walk through, to undercover police that we have there, to the uniformed officers, to bomb sniffing dogs. There's a variety of things from logistics to the production that we have to handle. That it's an immense job that takes an army.
Holy shit! I never knew that you guys had undercover cops there.
Oh yeah.
So in the crowd at any point, there's two dudes that look young enough to be attendees of any certain event, but they're strapped to the teeth, ready to pop somebody going
100%.
off the rail. That's
that's
insane.
one of the biggest parts of the event production is establishing a secure perimeter.
Yeah.
Not only within our venue, but within the venue itself.
Yeah.
So There's people that you have no idea are security, in addition to the 100 people you see and you know, the CSC security or whatever shirt. There's people walking around that
Ray walking around.
Yeah, Ray walking around. Yeah, but there are people walking around that are either from local PD or from the FBI that we've hired that are there, and in the background behind that black drape that boxes in our rooms. I mean, we have dogs going the whole time. I mean, you see it because you're behind a curtain a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot, man. It's just not just the tournament.